name's Adam Kuleit Ole Mwarabu. I'm from the Parakuyo pastoralist. This is one of the Maasai sections formed in Tanzania, and I'm working for an indigenous organization called the Parakuyo Pastoralist Indigenous Community Development Organization. We are based in Morogoro, and I'm also a member of the Elders Council in the Parakuyo community, and a member of the Permanent Indigenous Peoples Committee under the Forest. Define a cow being my favorite because I get milk all the day, and this kind of relationship. But I also like as animals, birds and insects and nature. I even have difficulties of clearing bush or forest. Sometimes my house is covered with leaves of trees and branches of trees, and people say, "Oh no, you should clear. This is too much," you know. But I always get in and sleep. Sometimes I have snake coming in, and I remove them. I keep cats. So I have all this kind of favor. I like nature, and I like trees. I take care of them. So I love all this, but my favorite more is a cow because of the milk. So, but I like other animals.
So from your background and your heritage, how do you see your role towards animals and the nature they live in?
So, for on the relationship between humans, animals, and nature, we see the role we have as humans to take care of the creation, and of course to abide with the original covenants. And this is important when we define ourselves as humans and the responsibility we have to take care of creation and also live in harmony with nature.
Yeah, thanks for that. And if you look at today, and if you look at the past, and if you look at the future, do you think that there are important changes? I'm talking also about the corona crisis we are all in. Do you think that we are losing the respect for nature, or are
We
we?
humans we have the physical and the spiritual part, and it seems that physical is trying to occupy the space of spirituality, and we are trying to define spirituality out of the spiritual connected with nature, and we fail to abide with the original covenants because we have a challenge in the spiritual side of our life, and when it comes to responsibility as a caretaker, we also failed because you can see animals are running away from us. They are scared of us, and we didn't ask ourselves why animals, when animals see humans, they run away. Why they run away? And because we are all creatures. The only difference is that we are given power as a gift to take care of others. And also the forests are running away from us. The waters are running away from us. Insects, in even our home, our planet is also running away from us. It's drying up. And this is this is because we are trying to detach ourselves from nature in the name of development. And in the side of development, it is even worse because development is even decorated with cream of sustainable development. So I see the change in our behavior to behave as humans. And this is putting us at a great risk. And that's why we have corona and other kinds of diseases like HIV and AIDS. We have prolonged droughts. We have floods. We have fire. And we have air pollutions or water pollutions, sound pollutions, and all these kind of activities. These are the outcomes of us not managing our responsibility of taking care of creation. We lack a spiritual eye on this. So when it comes to children and their future, we have to have a goal of upbringing children in the wisdom of our great grandfathers, and this wisdom will guide us and our children and the coming other children and children and children. So the wisdom part of it is important, and then we can start even looking at the curriculum, what we teach our children in schools, what we teach our children in religions, in our beliefs, and on global things, what children can access and not what cannot access. So there's a challenge because it's like everything is getting to a kind of monopolization of cultures, monopolization of even foods, of languages, and this kind kill the diversity that is rich in wisdom. And we need to define what we are handing down to our children, and because otherwise the children will be left in a situation which is not balanced.
If you look at our interaction with animals, we have animals in the wild, but we have also animals we eat. Do you see there a difference between the animals that we eat and the animals we just have around us and we maybe even worship? Is there a difference in your opinion how we should treat them or how should we interact with them?
So, but I see that relation with animals, the animals we eat, the animals we worship, and the animal we just keep, we should be in a harmonious and in a way that appreciate each one of us life. And when it comes to exploitation, then we have, because when we take roots for medicine, we take branches of trees for rituals, we have to ask, And even if we visit mountains, when we are planning to slaughter animals, we have to say words of asking nature that we are taking this animal for food, we take these roots from the trees for food or for medicines, take barks of trees, leaves for food or for medicines, and you have to go around several times, and it can be 4 or 8 times or 2 times, and asking for permission. Yes.
Around Mount Kilimanjaro with all the different climates and all
Yes.
the animals living there. Do you see any difference
Yes.
there? Because also for climate change, a lot of things are changing probably near Mount Kilimanjaro as well, wildlife and these kind of things. Do you experience that as well? And how do you see the roles humans play in that change?
The mountain is not for us alone. It's for it is a global creature, and they need to be protected. The ice is falling, and the mountain is an active volcanic mountain, and if the ice get less and less, there is a possibility of eruption. But also the clearing of forests will affect the mountain, and this in return, the mountain will also affect our lives negatively. And this is one of the importance of keeping the mountains like ecosystems like Kilimanjaro, the biodiversity in it, but it is being reflected by our life, and the mountain in return reflects us, and sometimes is negative, sometimes is positive. The future is bright. The future is bright if we do corrections, a number of corrections in our behavior as humans. The first thing, the issue of exploitation, over-exploitation, because we have we are authorized by nature to use the in all these available creatures that we can access to live, but it should be controlled. That our behavior need to guide us, and this is wisdom. Wisdom can guide us to the level of what we should take for food and what we should take for living and all this kind of things. So I see the future is possible and it's bright, but we need to do a correction. First thing is to go back to the roots and to see what we left and take with us, because we cannot say we are developing if we are losing. It's each one of us, insects, birds, cows, wild animals, trees, kind of the issue of oxygen and all these kind of things, and it is it is of appreciative manner that each one of us should appreciate the other, because we all contribute to the living of each one of us. So this is one of the secrets in our life.